All right, let me pull the chat up.
Oh, make sure that you go out the door at the top to grab the Bastille key.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Let me go do that real quick. Bastille key. This guy wants to throw hands. Unfortunately for him, I know how to do that. Ah, gargoyles. Yes, I'm gonna continue on a little bit that area.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I'm not gonna drop back down because that's a ways back I gotta go. But I will go up. Oh, well, that exploded, and this is probably gonna kill me.
Huh.
No, I'm fine. You look at that.
Oh, wow. I also died.
Did you die?
Yeah, I had an explodey dude come up behind me.
I didn't die, but he sure tried to do it. You know what? I'm gonna put on the mask for a while, just because...
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I'm probably also going to stay hollow for a bit, because the last thing I need right now is an invasion.
No worries.
If you could choose one item from any of the Dark Souls games to have in real life, what would it be?
Estus Flask.
Oh, but I guess... Does
Go
that work
go
for
on go on a
people?
6-mile hike, regen HP immediately.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought it only worked for undead, though.
Oh, you know what? You know what? If that is how it is, if that is how it is, and if that very well could be the rule there, and I'm cool with that. Uh,
I mean, you have to ask, like, if I say I want to import a magic staff, does that mean that I can use spells?
yeah. Huh.
I was thinking actually the mist ring. Can you imagine being able to turn invisible every time you do a roll? I'd get really good at cartwheeling.
I get really really. No. I would need to think about that. A singular item.
And I guess I'd have to set the parameters of like, do you have the skills to use that item?
Mm-hmm. Can something translate into a real world item? So like a covetous gold serpent ring, does that just make you more lucky? Or do
Ooh.
foes drop items? do
Well, what
so
does the description say?
the actual
Does it
description
say
is a
increases
gold
your luck?
ring. No, a gold ring depicting a snake, both the servant and manifestation of the god of desire, Zinder. Greed is traditionally viewed as a vice, but only a coward sees every chance as something to fear. It says fallen
Interesting.
foes are more likely to drop items. Fallen foes are more likely to yield more souls. Does the covetous silver serpent ring +2 just make me more money?
Huh.
Do I get more money per money with that? Is that how?
Well, I mean, I wonder. Because, like, I think in the first Dark Souls game, it says raises item discovery or, like, raises luck, which in that case, I feel like would work in the real world. You
Mm-hmm.
would just be extraordinarily lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally made it up to Stade's spot.
Okay.
Didn't mean to do that without you. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get him.
Wait,
Sorry.
Strayed?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no worries, no worries.
I didn't realize he was up from where I was.
Yeah, I'm fighting that pursuer fight right now, and then
Oh yes, okay, I need to go down and do that. But I also wanted to check my boss holes anyway. Hey
But-
Mario, we are discussing over something. If you could bring one thing in from these games into the real world, what would it be? Are we trying to figure out the parameters? Because I was like, if I said a magic staff, does that mean that I
can
could
do
cast
magic.
magic? Probably not, right? Like, would Estus heal you because you're not an undead?
yeah. So my thought is the Chloranthy Ring +2. Stamina recovers quicker.
Ooh, that would be useful.
Mm-hmm. Be the single greatest athlete in the world, be able to run forever. Like,
That would be cool.
and your stamina recovery, I assume, because think about it, I don't take actual damage when I go hiking. My stamina depletes. So that
Right.
would rapidly increase my recovery from big hikes and stuff.
Huh.
Grasscrest Shield, it's cooler than the Chloranthy Ring. But the Chloranthy Ring is
You'd have
something... Yeah, you
Yeah,
have...
the Chloranthy ring is subtle. The shield you'd have to be carrying around with you everywhere.
Yeah,
like
you
to
gotta
work.
carry that shield around. The Chloranthy Ring would just be on my hand. It'd be on my right hand all the time.
That would be cool.
Right?
Actually, what's the one that makes you look like a ghost if you're
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
like a summon? That would be hilarious. It's like an instant fucking Halloween costume.
Mm-hmm. All right, Belfry Luna. I am here.
Now I'm at state, I want to just look through what I can trade with these new souls. Oh, nothing particularly interesting. Oh well. It's called aura farming. I mean, I guess it might be kind of cool to have one of the weapons. Maybe something small, like a dagger?
Yeah.
Huh. What about one of the rings that increases your stats? Like the one that increases your strength or dexterity? Imagine just having a ring that makes you stronger.
That's true. That is true. Like, and with Dark Souls, if I could, I would do, if this is real world translation and I could bring 4
Yeah.
rings like you can in Dark Souls 2, I'd have a Chloranthy
Sure.
Ring +2. I'd have the 3rd Dragon Ring. I'd probably have the Royal Soldier's Ring +1 or 2. So I'm just overwhelmingly strong at that point.
Third dragon ring?
Yeah, the 3rd Dragon Ring increases your HP, stamina, and maximum carry load. The Royal Soldiers just increases your maximum carry load, which, again, just stronger. And then there is, yeah, so there's two rings that you can do. You do Simpleton's Ring, or three
Getting the
rings.
calamity ring and everyone just fucking hates you for no reason.
So follow me. There's 3 rings that you could use outside of that. You could use the Simpleton's ADP increase, so better adaptability. Strength ring, straight up better strength, or the Dexterity ring, better dexterity. There's also the Ring of the Embedded, and I don't know how I would do this. Increases stamina, increases weight capacity, increases health, increases vitality, endurance, and vigor across the board, essentially, but increased damage.
So I guess things that would ordinarily make you just kind of injured would really hurt you. So like I would
Yeah.
get a little cold, but you might maybe not end up at the hospital, but you'd get really sick.
So I'm thinking, personally, I would go with the Chloranthy Ring +2. I'd go with the Royal Soldier's Ring plus whatever the hell I can get +2. The 3rd Dragon Ring. So I'm just all about stamina, strength, health, like just max load capacity. I am a buff motherfucker. And then I would probably take, since I already have the strength from those, I'd probably take the dexterity ring or the simpleton's ring that makes the wearer invisible while rolling and increases your adaptability.
Ooh, what about the ring that makes you more intelligent? Like, that'd be cool.
That is a possibility, but like
You just pop that on right before you take a test.
does that? But here's the thing: it's an intelligence stat. Does it actually make you more smarter? You see, the other stats discussed give you direct benefit. More HP means you can take more physical damage, more stamina, you can go longer, more equipped load, you are just stronger and more capable of lifting heavy things.
I like TARDIS and Mario's their answers. The Dark Wood Grain ring so I can flip around everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
And the Guardian Seal ring to get summoned when someone is getting attacked in real life. That would be the worst. Imagine you're just walking around and you suddenly get summoned to a dark alleyway because someone's getting mugged.
No, imagine you get summoned to fucking Afghanistan just to get bombed. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, like what? You are you in your real life. You would just be there and then get to watch someone get squished.
Or you die immediately too. Like, I am here. Bam! Gets shot in the chest and dies.
Or isn't there's a ring in all of these games that lets you talk to enemies. Like in the first game, it lets you talk to the crow. Not to the crow, to the scorpion lady.
The old witch's ring, and then yeah.
Yeah, what if you could use that? Like, you could, like, talk to animals or, like, inanimate objects.
That would be cool, but I'm all about the self-me buffs, because I feel like that translates 1-to-1, and I would just be able to do more of what I already enjoy doing.
That's fair. I would love if there was an actual luck ring in real life. That would be cool.
Yeah. Well, you gonna put your sign down?
This says search your surroundings, but
Where?
In the Pursuer. Oh, it's probably because it's the Pharaoh's Lockstone. I don't know if that's worth it, actually.
Probably. No, the Pharaoh's Lockstone is to Belfry. Like, it's to the new area.
Oh, gotcha. Can I use the weapon art if I choose the DS3 version of Artorias' sword?
If you had the stats to do it.
What's the weapon art for Artorias' sword?
The jump in the air slam.
Oh, hell yeah. That'd be cool as shit. But you'd have to have the sword with you everywhere you go. You want to drag that around with you to Walmart?
No, that's why Dark Souls rings are kind of the play. Unless it's like a single piece of armor that lets you do really cool stuff.
Oh yeah, maybe like you could get away with wearing the gloves maybe, or like, I don't know, the helm's maybe not in the real world. Did you join the Covenant?
No.
Okay, my sign's down.
Okay. I eagerly await thee.
I'm literally looking through my weapons right now. Like, what would I
know, right?
Okay, no, hold on. What about the pyromancy flame? Summon fire in your hand.
Yeah, but I mean, can you bring pyromancies? How many of these things can we bring? Because I was thinking.
Well, but
rings.
well, in Dark Souls 1, you can just do the basic combustion attack with the flame without needing a pyromancy equipped.
That is true.
So that would be cool as shit.
Well, that's Dark Souls 3.
Oh, is it 3? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if I could bring over a four ring set, I would do Chloranthy, I would do Dragon, I would do the Soldiers, and then I would do probably the Simpleton's ring for being able to turn invisible when rolling.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Although, I mean, have you ever tried a Dark Souls roll in real life? I feel like you would immediately smack your head on the ground and be very upsetty.
Chloranthy ring +2, man. I've got the stamina to do it.
Mara, you have the correct take on this. What about the Dark Hand and you just brutally suck someone's humanity out of them?
Brutally suck someone? I can do that already.
I mean, yeah, that does raise a question. If you bring in items that like scale off of your humanity or your hollow level, like, does that work?
You can't because you're not a hollow.
Yeah, that's why I guess
We've
Estus
established
would work.
that. If Estus was a thing, dude, oh yeah. But it's not a thing.
I mean, I would be interested in just tasting it. Like, it wouldn't do anything for me, but I want to know what Estus tastes like. the hello stone. Well done.
Very good.
Very good.
All right, up the ladder. Let's get into some fist fights with some midgets. Am I
There's
wrong?
some unhidden sentences that have come from this playthrough.
I'm not wrong.
No, you are not. Also, these midgets can like hurt. They slap.
Yeah, they do. All right, let us go down for the boss.
Then again, can you imagine that? You're just hanging out with a buddy, someone you don't really know, and they have a big ass fucking sword. And you're like, hey, why do you have that? And they say, oh, it lets me do this. And they do a full-on front flip in the air and slam it down. Would you not immediately want to be that person's best friend forever?
Yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, you are now my person.
Yep. You are my favorite person. That is incredible. Actually, I can think of one other ring that would be useful. The one where if you are about to take fatal damage and die, instead it breaks.
Oh, no. No. That wouldn't work because it's not about fatal damage. You die. But when you revive, you don't lose your soul. So you would just die in real life and then like your bank account wouldn't get taken. Like you just die though.
Oh,
like
I thought there was one where you like oh
no,
no, it's
there's
a miracle.
miracle.
Shit. Okay, that ring would have been sick though.
Yeah. So you can take fatal damage but not die. Now here's the thing. That means you could fall out of a plane, impact the ground, covetous gold serpent ring +2, let's go. Impact the ground, and then you could survive as a paraplegic, but it technically would have worked. You would be alive.
The Moonlight Greatsword is probably one of the only cool big weapons that actually be wieldable. That's true, because it's supposed to be really light.
Well, boss,
and also
there's
not one you can make out of metal in real life. Also true. Isn't there a ring that if you're close to death, it just... Oh, there's one ring where if you meet the damage threshold, it explodes. I don't think if you are close to death. But there's one that deflects spells. Actually, don't know how useful that would be in real life, but still cool.
Now, if only bullets were deflectible with it.
Hey, but there's shields that deflect projectiles. It doesn't say arrows. It says projectiles.
I mean...
You can Wonder Woman that shit. Just like walk out into a battlefield with your shield up.
That is a way to do it.
That would be so cool. Ooh, I bet I have a level up. I mean, can you imagine the Elan sword in real life? You just chuck it into your esophagus, or I don't know, your stomach, I guess, and then it just gets lit up with flame. That is the most metal shit. I mean, there's no guarantee you wouldn't die, though, from doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, but for 5 seconds, that would be cool as hell.
For For 5 seconds, you were the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
I'm about to deflect atomic missiles. There's like an orbital assault, and you're just standing there casually with your shield up.
What would you do? Intervene. Hashtag built different.
What was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. I was gonna go get that little lizard.
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 All right, I will put my sign down at the place with the thing.
I will be right there.
My sign is down.
I am getting my ass eaten by 2 Alon Knights. Give me 1 second.
That's cool. It happens to the best of us.
Whatever. I'll get the lizard later. You wish to God the bell. You're gonna regret that.
I can use that. That is interesting.
Oh, I thought I summoned you. I did not. I am become error.
It's okay. Hmm. No. You see, the really fun thing about playing a... Oh. Ah.
He got me as I was trying to do a spell. Womp womp. Is it weird that I actually like both Gargoyle fights in DS1 and 2? They're alright. I think they're kind of solidly mid. They're not, like, too notable, I guess, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought on him.
Although, madness, I just thought of one other ring.
Hmm.
The Vanquisher's ring. Imagine your actual punches being supercharged.
Oh my god, yes. I would be the greatest boxer in the world. Let's
Yeah, it's
go.
a little weird that he always wears rings going into these fights, but holy shit.
Bam, 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 bam. Just fucking obliterating people. Okay, hold on.
I think it'd be
I have to see something here. I'm checking out some weapons.
Oh, okay. Gonna say it would be funnier if we gave the ring to Chess. Just this tiny little critter just absolutely destroying people.
Damn it. Yeah, being a quality build like this, or I guess true mundane, is really fun at higher levels because it's just like, I can explore with literally everything.
Oh, I need to go up here.
Please don't die up there.
Me? Why would you think that? No deaths.
0 deaths.
0 deaths. I think if I played this a few times, I could maybe do a 0 death playthrough. But it would take me for fucking ever because I'd have to go through everything so slow.
Yeah. You're just being hyper cautious at that point on every single thing. Oh, I don't think I opened that chest. What's in it?
Twilight Herb.
Ah, cool. Pull the lever, Kronk. Correct lever.
Let me lock on, damn it. There we go. Do you get a gargoyle tail cut?
Not in this. I need to swap to Yorg's.
Bye, Glencore.
Careful your health.
Yepers.
Yes.
Nice.
Careful, there's 2 red phantom dogs at the bottom of these stairs.
Oh, excellent.
Yep. Sunlight metal. Now we can do the center, and then, dude, we're off to Brightstone.
For boss weapons, I can't wait to just get through Brightstone.
I know, and
Not
just
have to worry about all the extra shit.
be done.
Yeah, because I think it'll be fairly quick if you're not trying to go through every single path. You know?
Yep. Sinners rise.
I feel like Sinner's gonna suck a little bit, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think that fight's gonna be a little ass. I'm probably gonna want to save my fume sword for that, because I think that's gonna be my best damage output. I might go sun sword for a while.
Oh, so many dogs and also an invasion. Excellent. Great.
Yep. Yep.
Stuck on the wall! Stuck on the wall! Fuck! Damn it!
There's a bonfire right there, though. Now, what's... Okay, so there's that. Can two-hand give us thrust? Two-hand does get a thrust. So why the Lois sword? Hold on, I know this is gonna pause stream for a sec. But why the Lois?
Oh, I like the Lois sword.
The Lois greatsword.
Oh, why?
Why the Lois greatsword? S in dexterity. Interesting. This thing kinda slaps. Wait.
I'm getting my ass handed to me by dogs.
What? It can have an S in dexterity and a B in dark? What? The Lois sword is my weapon? I kind of like this thing. How much Twinkling Titanite do I got? I got 18? I mean... Bucket we fall, right? Okay. Hold on. Reinforce weapon. The Lois sword. That is no joke. That jumps almost 40 points with a single level up in damage. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, so the Lois Greatsword. The Lois Greatsword at base... 379. Now, my Enchanted Blue Moon Greatsword is doing 433 at plus 10.
Oh, finally got him down. Jesus, he wasn't bad. It was the fucking dogs.
Yeah, the dogs were a pain in the ass. Now let's talk infusions here. That gets lower. 429. Damn. 429, but then it's still 433. Man, Enchanted Blue Moon Greatsword is actually better.
Keep looking at stuff. I'm gonna run and get some water real quick.
Okay. I mean, the Lois sword just seems like it should be S tier. It really does. It's got an S in dexterity. 327 on the dogs. Let's go to my enchanted blue moon. Okay, 376. Yeah, it's definitely harder hitting. Well, let me see. Let's check something. Because I have plenty of dark. I've got 9 of those, and then I have how many of these? 10 of those. So yeah, I can infuse 177 dark. S and a B. $327 versus 324. Yeah, so 303. That's even weaker because it's split scaling. We're starting to get to the point where the fact that I have physical scaling is outcompeting the ability to do other scaling, I think. Okay, you know what? Revert. I think based on that. Now, here's going to be the interesting thing. I think raw over enchanted. Even 433. I know it has some scaling, but if I do raw, I go to 466 immediately. It's another 33 points of damage jumped. I don't think... Yeah, I'd have to do 33 more levels in order to get that kind of damage. Because I do 1 point of damage scaling. So yeah, raw Blue Moon Greatsword is going to be the play. I also have not leveled up my Santir Spear yet. Even though that might be really fun to use. I can do Santir's next. Yeah, I can do Santir's next. That'll be fun.
Is it time for us to punish the sinners?
Yes, it is. So I'm doing some testing. I just leveled up the Lois sword to +5. A little bit of a waste of Twinkling Titanite. It's not as strong as my Blue Moon sword.
I thought it had better scaling.
It does, and the Blue Moon sword actually has no scaling. I have a raw 0 scaling Blue Moon sword. But the raw scaling Blue Moon sword... Hold up. Why does it say that I've got plus to this? There's no scaling to it. Well, I do. I have some kind of plus damage to it. But I've got 466 raw damage with just the Blue Moon sword.
Lord.
And that's, again, with shouldn't be any scaling. The Lois sword is fantastic. I love its moveset. But even with an S in scaling, it's only got like 379 raw. So it's almost 100 points raw less. Oh, that R2 stab is nice, though. Yeah, I really like this thing, so I might use it more. As a Dex player, though, honey, this sword is amazing. Can I actually drop it for you and let you use it?
What? Which sword? The Moonlight?
No, it's the Lois Greatsword. It's an S in Dex.
Well, I don't think I have the strength for it.
Let me see. What is the... Oh, yeah, 25 strength.
Yeah, probably not. It sounds cool, though.
Man, it is. Like, and the design on this thing is gorgeous. Where are we going?
Sinner. I'll meet you at the bonfire.
Oh, yeah, Sinner's Rise. I'll use this for a bit. It's going to be a little weaker, but what I am noticing is that it's not worth it for me to infuse anymore.
Which?
Yes.
Oh, just like anything?
Because my stats are scaling evenly, my raw scaling for most weapons is way better than it is to do split infusions. Or to do split scaling. In a build like my True Gandalf, where I have 12 strength and 12 strength, 9 dex, doing dark infusions is always better because I massively scale my damage off of the dark damage, and I'm ignoring the physical damage for primary dark damage output, right? But this is a mundane build. I actually have physical scaling, and it's no joke. I think I need to start removing the dark, other than my staff. My staff needs to stay dark. But like, and maybe like the weapons that were already a dark weapon, like the Fume Sword. And
right, where you're just enhancing it.
Yeah. But I think maybe like Yorg's Spear might need to be back to normal or raw. Or sorry, not raw, but like go back to normal on that, because that has like an A and a B in strength dex scaling. So that's probably going to be better. If I just look at that, I mean, it does have some pretty incredible 280 dark damage. But I might look to see what that looks like without that. The Silver Black Spear was already a dark weapon to begin with. And so having that infused with dark makes sense. Santir Spear, that's a raw weapon. The Blue Moon Greatsword, that is a raw weapon because neither of those have scaling. Yeah, I think Lois Greatsword, S in dexterity. I don't need to split that for dark damage. I'm already scaling 149 points of physical scaling with it. Yeah, that's just great. I don't need to worry about that. The Ivory Straight Sword, interesting. I might want to try that out when I get to 35 dex and throw on the dex ring to be able to use it. But if it uses souls, I might not be interested. But it doesn't have a scaling modifier, so I can infuse that with raw for more damage. Yeah, there's just a couple of things that are starting to get interesting. I've never had a mundane build go this far, so there's definitely interesting things in here. Dark infusions may not be the play. It may be the best option to use normal weapon scaling, and then use my dark staff with its dark infusion to apply dark weapon onto a raw weapon, or I should say a standard scaling weapon, because that will be the highest level buff that I can get.
Huh.
Yeah, true
It's
mundane.
interesting how many different directions you can go with the builds in this. It really just starts to get more and more complex as stats change.
Yeah. I mean, this thing's moveset feels great. Like, look, just stab, whack. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Haha!
Ha-ha!
I'm gonna do just a wee bit of tomfoolery. Boop. Meow. You know what? Just because I want it lit. And
It's useful against the Flexible Sentry.
I'll summon Lucatiel when we're done.
That's new, that's new, that's new. What the fuck is that?
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be dead.
What is it?
Damage is what it is. Back off, back off, back off. Range.
Holy fucking shirt balls.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, and we still have the flex all sentries, I bet.
This guy. Yep.
Oh, right. I don't know what the hell they are.
Oh, we got another one of those things.
Oh, fuck me. All right. No.
Falling back. Unload. Oh god. Twinkling Titanite. Nice.
Not worth it.
Is that Soul Geyser?
Maybe.
Also, this spot right here. Yeah.
Oh, I think I missed that.
No, just come. Do not walk out too far. Seriously. It's important not to. But it's just gorgeous. Look up and to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just this one quiet little spot. And I can't ever tell where the ledge is. Oh, wait. I see it. I see it.
I
No.
really love how much attention to making it look beautiful they do. They don't have to do that, but they do, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's Gerald. I don't like Gerald. Gerald has a very mean tail, and he's kind of an asshole. Oh! Oh no, there's explodey red phantom dudes!
Come back. Come back. I'm waiting for a screenshot on something, and I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay here. I'm waiting for this cast light to go away. Okay. Okay. That's bitchin'. I wanna get like a HUD off screenshot.
That is gorgeous. Should use that as, like, I was gonna say a cover letter, a cover screen.
Where's my HUD? Ah, here's. It still shows you on it. I like it. That's pretty cool. It's gorgeous. Anyway, let me get back into the fight.
I don't remember how you get the key to unlock the knight up there.
Hmm?
Oh, I already cleared all this. You have your knight over there, and you have the stuff down.
Sell sword loot. I don't know what knight you're talking about.
There's a hide knight in one of the top cells, like up and to the left.
Oh, I've got keys. Hold on, let's go get him.
Sorry, I was facing the other direction. He's up into your, yeah, left. Not that way. That's right.
Yes, I just saw an enemy up here.
Ah.
Bastille key. If I don't do anything, will he just chill? He'll just chill.
Having
Well,
him in here. Oh, Luette. Is such an interesting world building thing. Like, why is the knight here? Nice. And you know, the Madness family motto. The family that slays together, stays together.
mm-hmm. All right, so there's some bad up ahead. I'll take the one on the
Whoa.
left. You take the one on the right.
I forgot Luette doesn't have, like, an actual weapon. He just has this weird shield thing.
All right, I got mine. You good on your end?
You are so quick at this.
Just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, I got him.
Sweet. All right, let me light this fight up real quick. Burn. And then I'll top us all off with HP here in just a sec. All right, come here. Oh wait, you were already healed. That was the other guy. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going raw Blue Moon Greatsword, I think. It's just my most amount of damage on the Greatsword family right now. Come here, sinner.
Okay, do you want me to focus on the shades first?
They show up halfway through the fight.
Did I completely miss that? Of
Yeah.
course I did. Man, he's a jumpy boy, isn't he?
She.
She?
She.
She.
Okay,
Doesn't
here's.
She. Oh, hi! Shades down.
Oh. Oh, hit me from the backside, damn it.
Ooh, go heal up.
We're good, we're good, we're good. We got this. Bam! Haha, yes!
Sick.
Great Soul Embraced.
Very
Old
fun fight.
Witch
Jumpy ones are
Soul.
always fun.
Old Witch Soul is important.
Why's that?
Old Witch Soul gives you flame weapon.
Fuck yes.
Fragrant branch of yore. Teleport. You got enough for a level?
Yeah, looks like.
Sweet. Let's do a level. Okay. Bearer of the curse. Yeah, I'm curse bearer for sure.
I mean, I reached the peak int I wanted at 64. I can basically cast everything I want.
Yeah.
So I guess back to Dex.
Dex is just for damage scaling. Is there anything else that you want to be able to do? Like, increasing strength up to 25 would let you use the Lois sword, but like also doing faith for other dark stuff. If you got to 29 int, you could, or sorry, 29 faith, you could use dark great magic sword or whatever it is.
That's a good point. Oh man, my pyromancy trainer looks so stupid.
What'd you give her?
Long gloves, a bra, and a feathery skirt.
I literally just have a lawn knight sitting up there.
Hmm? Oh!
She's just a full-on lawn knight.
I wonder if I can give her different equipment that'll change how she's dressed. That'd be funny.
Ooh, maybe. You can give her more equipment.
You know how much I love Fashion Souls.
Yeah. All right. I'm going back to that bonfire. Yeah, I do find that I am having a really fun time doing true mundane, because it's just opening up things that I've never used before in this game. Like, I have definitely played my fair share of magic-based, like, Gandalf builds, like, all day long, all day, every day. And, like, I really find some of that to be a lot of fun, because you have to get really creative.
I think you glitched out there for a sec.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I just had to unplug and replug my controller, and my audio thought that it was some kind of...
Death.
Yeah. But, yeah, doing a mundane build like this, so for instance, for my Dark Gandalf build, I would do 12 strength, 9 dex. That's it. That is all the physical scaling I would do. And I used the kite shield as my main shield, and I used the longsword as my main weapon. That was all of what I would do. But I got to get creative. I had like 65 int, 65 faith. And... Ooh, God, no. Woo! With those kind of scalings, dark obviously was the best, but doing things like enchanted scaling gave me long swords because I have 65 int. I had some actual respectable physical damage with that longsword that I could then buff, or I could do dark longsword. Because, again, I'm all dark all day. I had really, really, really high dark magic scaling off of that weapon. And I completely ignored physical altogether unless I encountered something where I really needed physical. And so I got to really play around with, like, scaling and that kind of stuff.
Oh, did you summon Luca?
Fuck. I didn't. Oh, well.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, you break the quest line. Did you wanna
Oh,
this?
yeah, sure.
Oh, well, I've already done the quest line in the previous one. It's not like I'm really hurting for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy.
Yeah, back out, back out, back out.
I'm curious if I can get around him. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just munching life gems.
All right, back up, back up. Hey, Gerald. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, get out of there. Okay, we killed this guy. How you doing?
I poisoned Gerald.
Woo!
You want to give us a heal there, handsome?
Yeah, come here. I'm gonna quad heal Lucatile because she's not gonna heal up a lot from one of my things, so. Lucatile, stop going away. Take your heals.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, right? It's just this one, and there's a item over here. This makes me want to play Bloodborne so bad.
We're getting there, handsome.
We run and we explode!
The most thrilling of gameplay. Luca, honey, please don't just go run in and attack the High Knight.
She's special. Don't heal if you get safe. I can top you off.
Can you top me?
Save your Estus for boss.
Give me top.
Behind us, enemy.
Can you top me again?
Yep. Did you not get healed?
No, I did, and then he exploded.
Ah. Got you.
Oh, where'd you summon your boy?
In one of those cells in the back. Top right. Upper. Okay, I killed one of the reds.
What happens if you
All
don't
clear.
add a light?
The boss room is really, really, really dark, and the lock-on distance is much narrower. Or closer, yeah.
Fit. Luca!
Let's get him. Go to sleep.
Watch.
Nice.
Jay, I'll stop praying for your downfall because at the end of the day, I know whether influenced by me or not, you'll suffer as Kishu unlike every other. Thanks, Zelt. I'll name you in my note. Too dark.
No, that's funny. Okay. So this hellscape is done.
Woo. On to the next hellscape.
So,
yeah.
we have the Shaded Woods.
Hey, why hasn't Aldia come to talk to us yet?
I do believe that happens when you light the 4th primal bonfire, right?
Okay, I thought it happened after each one.
I think it's after
Trying to
the
remember.
primal.
Ooh, I want to go get my new spell.
Oh, the yeah. Let me let's double check. Can you get anything else from it? Can you look that up?
Yes, I can.
The old witch's soul. I think it just gives you, it's like flame weapon or something.
Okay, you definitely get flame weapon because Strayed gives that to you. Let's see. what
Yeah,
else
there
is
it is. Flame weapon, old witch's soul. Also, I love these little hat tips. Flame weapon. Pyromancy that imbues the weapon in the other hand with fire. Adds fire damage to the types of damage the weapon already inflicts. Pyromancy and sorcery are said to be like oil and water, but in fact their origins can be traced to a common source. Do you know the game in the series in which pyromancies and spells were the same? Demon Souls.
Huh.
They were both used by catalysts and were cast as magic.
You can get the Chaos Blade from Ornifex.
That is an interesting katana, but I do believe it inflicts damage upon the wielder.
It does self-damage. I don't know if it could possibly be worth it. I already have a katana that hurts me.
Yeah, so, like,
Chat, what do y'all think about femboys? Ugh, 10 out of 10. No. Oh my gosh, I was just telling Madness this. I had the hugest crush on Indiana Jones, not a femboy, when I was a kid, and I realized I basically married him. I am a huge fan of someone who can do the traditional masculine thing and then not the traditional masculine thing. Madness is an academic and also a lumberjack. So in that case, femboys, excellent.
Does that mean John Demon Souls, grandfather of John Souls, John Souls II, and John Souls III, invented both sorceries and pyromancies? Yes. Correct.
Yes, in the lore, actually. Also, chat, I showed Madness a picture of Venti, and I can't remember what the exact quote was, but essentially it was, if there's a hole, there's a goal, so...
Ha! Estus Flask Shard. Oh, you're not dead?
Me?
No, this enemy I was fighting. Smacked him twice with a good weapon, and I thought he was gonna be dead.
Hey, I think we still have the King's Crown in our inventory. I wonder if we'll be able to see the shades.
That's not what did it. It was the DLC 3, the Eye of the Priestess.
Oh.
Key item. Yep. Yeah. Listen, man, can't play games without a joystick. Bam! Long sword.
When you're in a spot and all of these enemies are trying to kill you at once, pro tip chat, panic, roll all over the place, hit really, really badly, use up all of your stamina, and then get stabbed in the back.
Yep. That's how that works
how I
every
do it.
time, right?
Venti and Astolfo making me question my sexuality for real, for real. See, this is why it's easy to be bi. Are hot, then good.
Okay, opening the door. I think this section is single player.
It is, yeah. I'm just working through it.
Cool.
Ooh, totally missed my shot. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Damn, you know what you are. I'm jealous. You know, in theory. I don't know. I'm one of those it's a spectrum people, you know? It's a complex enough topic that, I mean, if you find a label that fits you, sweet, go with that label. People fucking love labels. Labels are fine. But if you haven't found a label that fits you, it doesn't mean that you're broken.
Man, it would be really cool if I had the damn magic greatsword spell for that pile of dudes.
Shame. Yeah, I got through them with one hit.
Ugh.
So I'm confused, unemployed, ugly as fuck Mexican boy. No, you are questioning, looking for work, adorable Mexican boy.
Yeah!
There we go. Reframing.
Reframing, that's the way. So, I think we have to do the right side. If we go left, that's to the Shrine of Winter, which we can't do. If we go forward, that's to Aldia's Keep, which we can't do. So we gotta go right.
Cool.
I can summon you here. Can you put your sign down?
Yes.
Just where you can be summoned in the Shaded Wood.
Which is a good question. Let me see where that would be.
It's just like right as you get into the fog.
Sweet. Adorable in what world? I don't know. Because you're a nerd, and nerds are adorable. Oh boy, don't you start yawning. I'm gonna start yawning and we're just gonna fall asleep at our desks.
Nope, cannot.
So we're going to the right.
Yeah.
Alright, climb down. Damn, didn't beat the game. No summons, no weapon, no ring, no armor, no levels, TV off, and a PS1 during blackout. Fake souls, man. Really, though. Madness could probably do that. You know what? I'm gonna put on my backstab ring for some reason.
I'm not. I like the pain. Alright, we're just gonna stick right. Or, sorry, left. I'm stupid.
One of those directions.
It's one of two. And then we're gonna talk to where'd you go?
Oh, I'm trying to find the backstab ring.
Alright, I'm just talking to Vengarl's head.
What is long you my and if
I can buy a claymore from him, huh? Power stanced claymores?
I have a ghost hugging my back, and I kinda hate it.
Yeah, if you hug the left wall. Cool, we're going this way now. And we're basically just gonna bypass all of this, because we don't need to do jack shit in here.
Baby, look!
What?
My katana's on fucking fire!
Hell yeah! Alright, let's have it be on fucking fire out of there. Dang. Now, I don't remember...
Roll.
Huh?
Roll credits.
What? Roll credits for what?
Oh, you said ding.
Oh.
Roll credits.
I don't remember all of the guys that I need to Fragrant Branch of Yore.
Oh, right.
And I only have 3 of them right now.
Also, we should make sure you talk to Dark Dude. Or actually, are you wanting to do the Abyss this run?
Yeah, that is a boss. I want to do all bosses. Like, that's
Gotcha.
just completion. But, yeah.
I think there's an invasion around here. Oh, we could probably speak to Tark right out the gate, because we have the Ring of Whispers.
Charles Lockstone. Yes, I do have. There's a lizard.
I know, I ran the wrong way.
Titanite chunk, Titanite shard, Boltstone.
And there's also a chest around that corner.
Yes.
Go talk to Tark. I'll be right back.
I shall do this. Yep. There it is. Ring of Whispers. Cool.
human, this is. Are you not human, those who. But you? We once had a master, but it was a. Our master was a tragically. Eventually, his solitude eroded his. In the end, what it was that he. Nobody knows, or where our master. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you once. I always found Shivik event, and we have been locked in.
Fun fact: this is the part before my PS3 died, before I was at before your PS3 decided living wasn't worth it. I am also considering. So, let's have a small conversation that might ramble on for a minute. So I really like playing on like original hardware. PC gaming is like peak. I love PC gaming. Don't get me wrong, but like breaking out the PS3 and playing like some Demon Souls and some Dark Souls 1 on the PS3 is fantastic. I love that shit. Dark Souls 2 on the PS3 does exist. Now I do know that I think it was the Juniper Edition Xbox 360 Elites were basically the best performance consoles of the Gen 6 or Gen 7 consoles, whatever those were. PS3 and the Xbox 360 gen. And I know playing Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 on those consoles is a lot better than it is on the PS3, but I love it. And I do have the Scholar of the First Sin edition for PS3. And so I definitely wouldn't mind coming back and playing this game on PS3 before the PS4 changes. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Scholar of the First Sin editions of the game are not what changed all of the game around. The Scholar of the First Sin edition of this game was released on the PS3. It was just the whole game bundled with all of the DLC. That's what it was. Hold on. Before we go anywhere, come back, Jay. Let me put this other ring on. We're going to go down this way. Yeah.
Well, I think, yeah, you have to unpetrify him because this is where you get Vengarl's body.
Yeah. But,
Fun fact, I'm wearing his pants.
But yeah, so that, in addition to that, I've also got a Wii that I do plan on doing a full Monster Hunter Tri playthrough on after I send it in to get modified by the same tech who did all of my PS3 mods. So long story short, even if something isn't in like a main series for me, like I'm not playing the PS2 version or the PS3 version right now of Dark Souls 2, I am super happy to go do like a single player Dark Souls 2 playthrough of it on my PS3 at a later date. Same with like Monster Hunter Tri. You do not need to do this one, I don't believe. You can...
Can you get around?
You can drop down
you
from
can
the
from
bonfire.
the other side.
So that one's not useful.
Yeah, and the message even said pointless ahead.
Yeah. Atomic Badger, what's up?
But
When am I doing Spider Solitaire? One guy, I will do a stream of Spider Solitaire just for you at some point in the future. And you'd better be there. You've asked for like years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you even know how to play solitaire?
I know how to play Solitaire quite well.
I can play hearts. Can you play Poker Madness?
I can play poker.
We should do poker sometime.
Okay, I do feel like this area is a little bit needed. We got to dig into this area a little bit.
Yeah, there's random stuff everywhere.
Yeah, if there was a way to open this. I don't know if this one has the chest with the fragrant branch of yore in it, so you can just do it. Like, Let me...
Well, thank you for being our guinea pig.
Huh?
Thank you for being our guinea pig.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you don't have... Sorry, you don't have to.
No, I can. I remember my last playthrough, this chest got destroyed, and I missed out on this Titanite Junk and Petrified Dragon Bone. Got it this time. All right,
Nice.
from the bonfire, I want to do a quick jump over and come over here, because I do know there's goodies back this direction. Whack, 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 and then backstab. Yes, quite indubitably.
I had a professor who recoded solitaire so he could lose at it. I respect it.
Okay, now this should be, if I remember correctly, a Fragrant Branch of Yore. That Local 58?
Person.
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh my god, fuck, it's an alien.
Oh well. We're gonna die. I'm actually kind of surprised he was able to invade me because I wasn't human.
Well, you had to be human. You summoned me.
No, I lost humanity from the whatchamacallits. I got cursed from the pot.
Oh. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a good time. Ah, yeah. Bye.
Oh.
Now, here's the thing. This guy does need to be unpetrified because he has a key, I think.
Yes.
Leaving one branch for me.
How goes DS2 tonight? It goes great. We are getting through this shit. I am very excited. I think we're going to be able to get to Bloodborne before Spooky Month.
Anki.
Fun
Yeah.
fact, I have to watch all of Demon Slayer before Thursday. How fun. I read a bit of the manga, and it's quite good, but it's quite long.
Okay, let's poke around and see if there is anything that is.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is going to be cool. Oh, wait. No, never mind. It's like, you can't normally see Dark Drift, but you can when I'm summoned.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, Fanky, open the door. Oh god, please, please don't petrify me. Don't petrify my bird. Ah, that was not graceful. Good job, me.
You know what else is long? The dictionary. Dear God.
Fragrant Branch of Yore. Sweet, I've got 2 now. Cool. Right down the road. And then, yes. Okay, so we don't want to touch the goop. The goop is bad. But yeah, there are definitely a lot of things that I am planning on doing beyond just our current playthrough. Like, we're doing Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring. But like, playing and streaming Dark Souls 1 on my PS3. Like, my AO1 PS3 is super cool. I had it custom modded. It's a really unique piece of equipment. It's a great way for me to preserve history. And it's just fun to play on original hardware. Oh, you've got baddies behind you. In this instance, doing a run of Dark Souls 2 as the original release would also be a lot of fun because it's different. I wouldn't remember where everything was based on the first time that I had played it because it would be different. And since I've just been playing Scholar of the First Sin all this time, I'm definitely going to get turned around.
Which is kind of cool. It's like 2 versions of the game. It's like its own new game.
Yeah.
Do you like the Scholar version better?
I do like the Scholar version better. I hear a lot of people discuss the merits and which is better for which, and which. I do have 2 Fragrant Branches of Yore left now. Are there any must grabs? So I see
Well, there was a dude in front of the chest.
Yeah, and I see 2 chests. So let me look around, see if there's anything else. How different is it playing on PS3? It's quite. There are different versions of the game, like genuinely different versions of the game. So I might go through and showcase that. Like right now, what I'm doing with chess we have the definitive play of Monster Hunter. Our Gen 1 game is Freedom 1 because it's Monster Hunter and Monster Hunter G, but with more content. Ooh! Yeah, Golden Lion hits like a truck.
Fuck!
It's
I
okay.
tried to dodge.
I got him. I can go summon you real quick. But yeah, so like Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter G are Gen 1 games, but Monster Hunter Freedom 1 is just those games with more content. Like, that's why we're doing that. We've discussed in detail why
Oh, darling, we haven't done any of this in my world.
Yeah, I know.
So you'd have to.
Oh.
Why don't you go talk to Dark Diver?
I don't care about
not.
him. I could do a run back to grab you since my whole world is cleared right now.
That's true. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm happy to do a quick run back. I will grab you at the beginning of the Shaded Woods.
Okay.
But yeah, so like Chess and I's Monster Hunter playthrough right now. Definitive Editions for Gen 3 does not include Try, which is going to make some people like, what? Try is amazing. Yes, Try is amazing. But 3 Ultimate is essentially Try with more content. And Portable Third is by proxy the most unique game in the Gen 3 series because it's not Try or 3U, which are based on the exact same game structure. So Try gets cut because it has less content than 3U, and Portable Third, being the unique one out of the series, gets added. You have 2 games. That's what you're playing. However, I'm not going to not give any love to Try because Try is amazing, and I will go back and play on the original Wii a full Try playthrough. Same with the Dark Souls stuff. Like, I would love to go back and do a Dark Souls 2 on the PS3 run through. It would be cool. That 20 FPS goodness. Actually, Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 2 like will fluctuate, I think, between 45 and 60 FPS on the PS3. It drops. There's definitely frame drops, but like it's a higher refresh game than it is than Dark Souls 1 is. Also, I am here to grab your sign.
Sign is down.
Wonderful. But yeah, it would be a good showcase because like Dark Souls 1 versus on the PS3 versus Dark Souls Remastered, everything is identical. It's just textures are different. Dark Souls 2 is a different game on the PS3 than it is on PC. And so that would be something cool to go back through and do. DS3 runs just runs like shit. DS3 doesn't run on the PS3 at all. If you want DS3, you need a whoops, wrong way. You need yourself a PS4. Also, the PlayStation 5 Pro, in my opinion, is the single greatest Souls console to exist. Let me explain why. I don't prefer all of the additions that it has, but the PS5 can in fact play Bloodborne, or sorry, it can play Demon Souls, the remaster. So it has Demon Souls. It can play Dark Souls 1 remastered because it can play PS4 copies. It can play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, again, PS4 copy. It can play Dark Souls 3, again, PS4 copy. It can play Bloodborne, again, PS4 copy. And it can play Elden Ring. So it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, it has 4 PS4 titles it can play, 2 PS5 titles, but it covers the entire series on a single console. So PS5 technically confirmed best option. I guess
Yeah,
let me
wait till we
go.
get ours.
Huh?
I can't wait till we get ours.
Right? Yeah, Atomic Badger, it is the most versatile Souls game console at the moment. just because Bloodborne and Demon Souls are PlayStation exclusives, the PS5 is the only console that can play all of them on a single console. Now, I do prefer the original. Ooh, no Fragrant Branch.
Oh, what was it?
Some stuff. I wasn't paying attention, sorry. I saw no branch and it was like, ew. Let me go ahead and hit this guy up though, because I think this is the last one. And oh, I'm gonna fall back a little bit. What sword you rocking? Is that Blue Flame?
I'm just trying out to see if Great Magic does any different versus Crystal Magic.
Oh yeah, Crystal Magic's considerably stronger, I think. Oh, and a Fragrant Branch. Let's go.
Oh,
The-
nice.
That's the Lion's Mage set, so that's a free branch back. There's a way. There's a way. I think it's in the other one. Yeah, you can get up here. Right now, I actually think the Steam Deck is the single most versatile Monster Hunter game system.
Oh, did you come talk to this guy?
Yeah, let me get Creighton. I mean, technically anything PC is the most versatile, but like the most versatile handheld for Monster Hunter is definitely the Steam Deck. It can do every gen Monster Hunter except Wilds at the moment.
Are you gonna want her to try and break the tree, or are we just gonna kill her?
Oh, isn't that just like a flame butterfly? What is it again? I don't remember.
I think it is a flame butterfly.
I'm not too particularly worried. I don't see the appeal of the Steam Deck. I definitely see the appeal of the Steam Deck. I think it would be a ton of fun to own one, but I don't really want one right now. I want to wait for the next gen version to come out, because that will serve a purpose. It would be it will be able to play every single Monster Hunter game in the series. When they have a next gen one come out that can handle Monster Hunter Wilds, yeah. What you can afford, dude, is what you should be playing on. The PS4.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, she took offense to me personally.
Well, let me just blackstone that out, and then we'll do your world because I've cleared
Yeah.
mine.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Why are you sorry?
Wah.
What?
Wah.
Woohoo! Yeah, Atomic Badger. I play personally. This is all on a Linux system. I play on Arch Linux. That is exclusively what I use for my home system. My work laptop is a Debian Linux install, and I am currently on a Windows 11 on my work desktop. But I've already told my boss when it's time to do desktop upgrades, I'm going a Debian install on that as well. So.
And I think I might just be updating my laptop to
Yeah,
Linux shortly.
we're moving you over to Arch Linux during our vacation next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a level up in.
Ooh, nice.
Man, if only I knew the necessary skills for Linux. I don't either. So actually what I would advise that you do is go flirt with some tech guys and ask them to do it for you.
My wife has found benefit to having married a man who is an enterprise network admin.
Dork. A bare bone version
Versions
of
of Kali,
Kali.
nice. Linux is not hard to learn. Yeah, it's not, especially with some of the GUIs these days. Dude, if you just start with like KDE Plasma, or honestly, go simple. Go real simple. Cinnamon Linux Mint. Like, just do yourself that favor. Install Linux Mint onto a computer and just do. I mean, tech guys are often femboys. I mean, I'm a 6'4" lumberjack looking motherfucker, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, but isn't your boss kind of a femboy?
No, are you kidding me?
A little bit.
That man's gotten into plenty of fist fights, so I don't know about that.
Femboys can fight people. They just do it wearing cat ears.
Did I just hear you pronounce GUI as GUI? Yes, it's a GUI.
Wait, no, like deadass. Isn't that how you say it? It's GUI.
Graphical user interface. Yeah, it's a GUI.
Yeah, it's a GUI. Is your sign down?
Yes, my sign is down.
Oh, I might have to nullify human effigy. Hold on.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yep.
If you can read, you can learn Linux in a month or two. Yeah, I mean, like, there's some complexity, but like, seriously, do yourself the favor and just install Linux Mint. The Cinnamon desktop environment is fantastic. It's super straightforward. It's compatible with almost everything. And for general gaming on Steam, you enable your Proton compatibility layer and it's just good. It's super stable. It updates itself. You don't got to do much. Baby's first Linux, and then slowly get into the command line. And like over time, it gets more and more comfortable.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to Van Garl.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yep. Badger, that is true. I like Windows because of its simplicity.
They're also stealing all of your information.
Yeah. I loved Windows for its simplicity, but Linux is getting simpler and simpler. And like not like, oh yeah, for somebody who's a tech master, it's simple. No. I mean, like, it's getting to the point where I'm considering just dropping a Linux install as the daily driver for my elderly parents because it's getting that simple. They need a web browser and they need like pictures and file storage. And Linux, if you just install a basic graphical interface like KDE Plasma, Cinnamon, I'm not a big fan of GNOME, but like there's a lot of options out there that are really good. If you just install yourself a basic graphical interface these days, like most people can just get around. You've got a start menu, you've got a folder, you've got a pictures folder in your documents. Like it's pretty straightforward. I run KDE Plasma on everything. Like I'm there with you. I prefer Plasma. But I do highly recommend Linux Mint and Cinnamon to anyone who is starting. That's kind of my immediate go-to for most people. We'll come do this guy later if you have the yours. I guess I should go first because they can't like petrify me or whatever.
Suggestion: ask Claude AI to make a basic Linux tutorial. Use it to dot instant tech genius. I do use Ask GPT, but I have made a personal rule to myself that I will never use it for any skill that I couldn't already do myself. Or that would be stealing someone else's work. Actually even gave it like a little reminder, like, here's my personal ethical rules for using AI, and if I ever cross them, please remind me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it seems to work fairly well.
I know how to install APKs on my Chromebook through Debian. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, moved over permanently to Linux a month or two ago now. Like I've been using Linux in the server environment for a decade. I've just in the last year gotten into like personal desktop environments for it, and so it's been weird. Like this is my server tool. This is my work interface. And now using it as a graphical interface for like my personal computing has been odd for me to transition to. But that's just because I used to use it for something so vastly different that I'm getting accustomed to it. But yeah, like KDE, I love it. I love this interface. It's probably what I'm going to use permanently. Just trying not to die, staying focused. And yeah, any Linux distro you want to use is valid. I recommend for people early on that are learning, Debian, like just core Debian is a really good starter option. But if you are brand new and you're kind of afraid of things, Linux Mint is the
Nice.
yeah, Linux Mint is the way to go. If you want to get a little more adventurous, staying on a Debian install, but and we're not going to go that way. Staying on a Debian install, but instead of doing Linux Mint, doing base Debian with KDE Plasma gives you a little bit more of that experience, a little bit more of that customization. And then when you're ready to do a real like high performance system that can have a couple of hiccups because it's on a rolling driver basis, but has the highest support and the best drivers and availability for modern gaming and computing systems, Arch Linux is fantastic. Like, and it is my recommendation for people wanting to have a permanent at-home Linux distro as their daily driver. I don't recommend it as the starting point. I do recommend learning the Debian code base, which is different than our Arch Linux code base. So you are learning two code bases. But like Arch for the long term, don't. Let's go. Here, let me jump over this real quick. We need to clear out a couple of things before we go do. Let me kill this guy so your thingy doesn't break. Only reason I don't use direct Debian is fighting over wireless drivers. Kali Barebones is basic Debian with wireless pre-installed. Yes, sir. That is correct. I can't heal. We've been invaded.
No, my Estus still work.
No, only your summons can't heal. Hold on now.
But there's no notification of invasion.
Yeah, I can't heal, so that tells me I can obviously use miracles, but some fuckery is afoot. Don't go down here yet, though. We need to go get that key before you do. I think we can just drop down here. Unless you want to do you just want to go talk to the guy here?
Nah, I can always just come back or
Oh.
not.
Well, I mean there's also a chest here, so.
I guess we can go down here and free artifacts that way.
Oh, we got to get the key first before you do.
Mm.
From the petrified statue. Yeah, we could talk tech for days for sure. I do use Debian as a daily driver on my work laptop. I use Debian with KDE Plasma installed. And so like that's my daily go-to. Anything Debian based. Ubuntu, I don't like Snap, but Ubuntu is a great operating system. Like, I'm not gonna bash it for no reason. I don't like their Snap packages, just don't use Snap. Simple. Ubuntu itself is a fantastic operating system. But like Linux Mint, Kali, anything that's on a Debian code base is gonna be rock solid, because Debian itself is rock solid. I think Arch Linux is going to be the future of home desktop computing for people who don't want to be on a Windows system. It's not there yet. It's being polished, and I have a feeling that the day SteamOS releases a full desktop operating system, that's when Windows is going to start going, oh shit, we fucked up. Let me just break out the damage beforehand. I still can't heal. That makes me nervous. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. Let you get some space. But yeah, I think the day SteamOS gives us a full desktop operating system, I'm gonna be jumping ship to that, and that is also a Arch Linux distro. I think SteamOS has the capacity to. Ubuntu also has APT, so it's cool. Yeah, that's because Ubuntu is built on Debian. Where are you going?
Oh, right.
Door. Yeah, Ubuntu is built directly off of Debian. So Debian is the core, is a core code-based Linux distro. So like Ubuntu, Linux Mint, Kali, they are all based on Debian. If you're looking at Arch Linux, you have things like Endeavor OS and Manjaro. Those are all built on Arch, although those are more akin to like pre-packaged versions of it rather than a different distro. They're more really core Arch. SteamOS would be a good example. That is Arch Linux, but it has been developed beyond Arch Linux base. Isn't Microsoft trying to get more involved with AI? They do anything? I've heard of Manjaro. Yeah, Manjaro is a good operating system. I would not yet. Oh.
Oh, why not?
Do you have another branch?
Yeah, I just got one.
Sweet. There is a there's another one that we can go get that will give you a branch back. But yeah, so like building a operating system. Oh, now I remember what I wanted to do. Okay, come here. Where'd you go? I remembered. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I'm talking tech, talking Dark Souls. Everything's great. We need to come over here to grab some thingies. Whee! Whoops, I missed the jump. Whee!
Nice.
But yeah, Arch Linux, just in the long term, I think is going to end up being what is used by most people at home. And I think it's going to be because Steam will release their SteamOS, which again is an Arch Linux based operating system. And I think that's just going to crush it. Like once they do a full release on that, it's kind of game over for a lot of the other Linux distros for home users because it is going to be really, really polished. Steam has put a lot of money into R&D for doing their own Linux-based operating system. And if they do give us a full desktop-like system, it's going to be hard for others to compete. Go at Wireshark a few months ago, learning from some older books by Laura Chappell. Yeah, dude, Wireshark is a really cool tool. In the enterprise network admin world, there is a lot of utility for using Wireshark. I oftentimes am working on trying to pinpoint specific packets from servers going to 1 to 1,000 different places all at the same time. And
Oh no, I don't have another branch.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine.
That one just gave you the set for the
Oh, I'm
lion
pretty sure I already got it.
and an extra fragrant branch of yore. I'll use pretty much everything but Mac OS. Okay, so back in the day, I will shill for Apple. Back in the day, I was very much a Apple guy, but I wasn't an Apple guy in terms of like, oh, Apple's the best, they can do no wrong. It was back when they had partnerships with Intel, back when Intel was good. Oh wait, there's another summon over here. Back when they had partnerships with Intel, I think it's in here. Mac computing had the capacity to be the most versatile PC in the world. Now, you can despise them all day long, but once upon a time, Mac computers, the physical computers themselves, could run Mac, Windows, and Linux on the same machine. And being somebody who was really into tech, who was going to college, who had professors that used things on Windows and on Mac and university stuff that was constantly shifting, I had a single laptop that ran all 3 operating systems, no problem. And it wasn't as like virtual boxes, they were split partition native installs. Yeah. And so Mac computers, once upon a time, used to be extremely cool because of that. I no longer utilize Mac for anything because now that they've gone to the M1 chips, I'm ready to go when you are. Now that they've gone to the M1 chips, oh man, I can't use anything. Oh, it was a forlorn.
Oh, neat.
Now that they have gone to the M1 chips, one, you can't dual partition or multi-partition their systems for anything. And the M1 chips themselves are not extremely well developed for compatibility with other systems yet on their own operating system. So Mac, while those M1 chips or the M4s, the M chips are amazing, they are genuinely powerful. I can't do anything with them yet. They don't have a ton of support for other stuff. So like, I don't vibe with Apple, not because of the company. I'm very much the guy that just wants to go with whoever's the best in the business at the time. And at one point in time, Apple was the best in the business because of their versatility of their product. Now, nope. Now I really can't use them for shit. Now I am moving permanently over to Linux operating systems because I very much dislike what's going on with other things. I want to live permanently in the Linux OS world and not have to bother with other distros. Ooh! Go heal, go heal, go heal, go heal. Run! Dude, but that is the way, man. I was there in my undergrad. Like Jay and I are now careered people. Like we're working in municipality career stuff. So like we have an income. Like we're not broke anymore. But her and I used to live, what was it, honey? $2.16 a day for our food.
I was the one used to live off my tips from pizza delivery.
Yep. We were broke college students. Like, I was there, man. Like, I remember trying to get one of her laptops that had 0 processing power to run as a capture card, the whole computer. I was just trying to get it to be a capture card to capture gameplay from my MacBook Pro that I was playing games on a Windows partition. Like, you make do with what you've got. Like, I get it. Like, you get there.
All right, give me a second. I'm in Doors of Pharos, and I have to get to the bonfire.
Well, I used to have money. Was a diesel tech for 20 years. Had a heart attack that changed that. Yeah, man, dude. And that's how it's been for us. You know, we've had ups and downs. I grew up extremely poor. I lived subsistent in remote Alaska. I hunted, fished, and trapped for most of what I ate But you know, then we get through undergrad, and it's a struggle. We take a break. I get kind of higher up into municipalities. I take on a supervisory position for a department. And we start making good money. And then Jay and I are like, let's go back and do grad school. And then we were poor as shit again. And
Yeah, and my life trajectory has been like the opposite of Madness's. Like he started out relatively poor. I started off relatively wealthy, and then my breadwinner father suffered a serious injury, and then that went out the window.
yeah, so we've had opposite life trajectories growing up. But nowadays we're comfortable. You know, we're cozy, we're happy. We don't live big and luxurious. We have a small place, but it's ours, and we're happy.
Yeah, good way to put it. All right, I'm at the Shaded Ruins bonfire.
Uh,
I've been well off, middle, poor. Money comes and goes. That's true.
Yep. Yes, it does. You're at the last bonfire, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm ready for sign. But yeah. Oh, I'm all about that Linux life these days. Ah, I see your sign. Yeah, dude, that's kind of how I got into computers for money. Was just, I think they're awesome. And
I
then
just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat, and then it kind of started leading into a career. And hold on, I've got bad guys behind me. Where was that? Oh, here's the summon. Bradley of the Old Guard. Let's make
Madness,
sure.
considering you're wanting us to get up relatively early tomorrow, when are you wanting to go to bed tonight?
What the hell? There's a hold on.
What?
There's a
Ah.
butterfly or a moth. Wilted Duskherb. There was a secret moth just sitting. Oh. Okay. Cool. Cool. We can work with that. Yeah. Let's kill this boss. Let's resummon you. And what's next? Oh, Brightstone Cove. We'll maybe take a break from this point, because
You ready to call it after?
Brightstone Cove is just a little bit long. We've got to
Yes.
do the congregation, and then we've got to do the Duke's Dear Freya.
Seems I have no right to complain about brokenness considering all you've gone through. I respect anyone's experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that. At first, I was very kind of embarrassed to do any amount of bitching about my growing up, considering how Madness grew up. But I think people who've actually gone through it know that it's not comparable.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
it's not like you can be put on a scale and be like, mine is worse, therefore I'm the only one who can ever complain.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You also have to, like, for example, my situation. We had no money, like, period. I wore God's Closet and hand-me-down clothes from friends. However, I was a subsistent fisherman and hunter in Alaska. My meals consisted of salmon and king crab. Like, yes, I was dirt poor, but I also kind of lived big. Like,
And, I was fairly well off, but now I have one parent who's disabled, which is
Yeah.
different than Madness, who has two able-bodied parents. So it's a mix,
yep. And by the time I was like 10 or 12 and I had gotten really, really, really damn good at subsistent, like,
Can I tell the story about our old roommate and the ovens?
sure.
Are you sure? All
yeah.
right,
No. Yeah.
This also makes me look bad. A few roommates ago, Mattis and I have had roommates pretty much all our relationship. We were hanging out with a roommate, and I can't remember why we were talking about this, but he'd also grown up very, very poor, and he and Mattis were reminiscing about having to use a oven for heat. So like they would turn the oven on, and then they would keep the door cracked slightly so that they'd have heat in their home. And I don't know what possessed me to say this, but I remember looking at them both and being like, when I grew up, I had 2 maids. And just the look of horror that they gave me. I've never felt, well, no, I've definitely felt worse. I felt like a real dick. I wasn't trying to be like, haha. I was just like, wow, how remarkably different our experiences have been in life. You know, it's a tapestry, but it just came off real bad.
No, that made me laugh my ass off.
Ooh,
Careful. Oh no! Don't. All right then, my controller just stopped working for a sec. Oh.
could be worse.
Let's see.
I grew up harder and middle class. My mother was a public school teacher. My father owned a towing business in rural Kentucky. Interesting.
Nice.
You know, I always joke about being the ultimate introvert and antisocial and I hate people. That's not actually true. I love hearing people's stories, even if you consider it to be, relatively mundane, middle class, middle America, whatever. It's just always fascinating.
All right. Doors of Pharos. I gotta kill this dude. Go get that bonfire, and then we'll head back to Majula. Let's see if I can get another level. Oh.
I love hearing people talk. I mean, this chat is self-selected for. If you like hearing people yap, then you love being in Mattis's
Hey!
stream. Because he and I are the kings and queens of yapping.
Ow, those Gurm dudes hit hard.
Oh yeah, they do.
Bonfire.
I just despise my own voice because I sound exactly like my brother. Oh, I'm sure it doesn't sound too bad. I've always hated my voice too.
I don't know why.
It sounds too low. It's
No.
it's not feminine. It sounds too masculine to me.
All right, let's see where my level cap is. I can get 1 level exactly.
Nice. I cannot, but I am level 234.
Okay. We're 7 levels apart. That should be fine, yeah?
Think so. Ooh, I think I have enough dragon bone for an upgrade. Hell yeah.
Ooh. So that does not
I love
go well.
coming here and just ordering a yappuccino from you two. Oh, Zelt, that's so adorable. I love that. Ordering a yappuccino. Ooh, I fully upgraded Elian Lois. Nice.
Nice. Ooh, I want to try something real quick because I have the rings to do it now. Yes. Dexterity 41. Let me see if this damn sword uses souls. No, it doesn't.
Which sword?
The ivory straight sword.
Oh, it doesn't use souls. Maybe it just scales off of your soul?
I don't know, but it does. It uses durability per swing.
Oh dear God. No thanks.
Well, let me see something. Like, what's its durability? 250 durability. Can I reduce? So 1R1 does what to its durability? 10. So it's got 25 hits before it breaks, unless bracing knuckle ring reduce by 5. So the bracing knuckle ring would give me. That's cool. And then I wonder what an infusion would do. I mean, it's cool. I just don't know how much damage it would do. You know what I mean? Like, let me go somewhere and smack something.
Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. Let me see. The plan was to be a normal person, went to college, got a social work degree. Oh, fascinating. But my first boss out of college was bad, had to start over. Ended up in a diesel shop. Be proud of who you are. We're all unique beings. Well said, Atomic Badger. That's really sweet. See, Zelt, current plan is to get my gastronomy degree, woo over someone with a job and become a house husband. Bro.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Mood. And my backup plan is to open a cafe, I guess, because I do not think I'd be able to handle the stress from running or working at a restaurant. I hated working at a restaurant. That was the most stressful job I've ever had. That was the worst. Cafes are cute, though.
I love that. Okay, so I love that you working at a restaurant is more stressful than you being the grants manager of an entire city municipality.
Yes. Or when I worked, not as a first responder, but I'm not trying to dox myself, adjacent to being a first responder,
Yeah.
and working at a restaurant was still way fucking worse.
Oh, wow. That actually. Interesting.
It does not help that I despise multitudes of people. Yes, agreed. Go over life leads you, be wherever you are. I like that. Oh, atomic. Poetry. That sounded sarcastic.
Wow,
I
this
didn't mean
thing
it that way.
does damage. It's unupgraded. My R2 did 1,000 damage.
Jesus.
What even is this thing?
Murder?
Well, I can't use it appropriately yet. Like,
Do you get a reward for getting all of the boss weapons?
that I don't know.
Or like an achievement?
I think you get an achievement. But you'd have to get to New Game Plus 3 or 4 to get all of them.
True.
Interesting. Okay, well that's something to consider and play with. All right. So we're gonna re-equip that greatsword because I think it's great, and that because I think it's awesome. And where's my?
Would you say it's a great sword?
It's a great sword. And they're dragoning. Boom. Okay, so that's a good place for me to be statted up for when we get to things. Probably not tomorrow. I'm hoping Monday after work we can hit it up again.
I love that.
But yeah, guys, thank you very much for coming, hanging, and participating in what we're doing. But for now, we're going to call it a night, and we will see you on the next one.
Goodbye, everyone.